Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hello and welcome to episode 8 of We're Friends podcast. I am your host, Joker Muhahaha.
And I'm your bro host,
Alright, so I am extremely excited for Fallout 4. And I mean, it's somewhat died down, but they just keep releasing things. They just keep throwing out merchandise at us now. Like, hey, look, take this stuff. More. You're gonna love Fallout. Come on now, Fallout this, Fallout that. It's like, before, I remember when I was sitting there thinking, like, man, they don't really have a lot of Fallout merchandise. The only thing you really get is fan-made stuff. And I really thought about getting fan-made, like, Pip-Boys and things like that. Now I got the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition, which obviously flew off the shelves. Well, it didn't even reach the goddamn shelves. Because, you know, people wanted to have their own Pip-Boy. But, now, do you still want to stay fresh about this game, or can I talk about it?
I guess if you absolutely must.
I can't help it, because I know it'll make you excited. It's that good. So
I'm interested. I mean, as interested as I can be in a single-player game.
Well, let's first start off with the character creation. Like I told you a little bit before, you literally can make whatever you want with your face and everything. It's probably even more diverse than it looked. Like, you could probably do even more than what we've seen, because who knows about features and scars or things like that. But anywho, one of the things I really want to tell you, Azul, is the characters say your name. There's a big list of names, like giant amounts of names, like a huge amount. But I mean, who knows if they have Azul? Maybe. But I know at least 2 of the names that are hilarious, and I'm going to use at least one of them. One of them.
What are the hilarious names? Yay!
One of them is Fuckface. And characters
you
will
can have
say
your name
this.
be Fuckface?
And characters will be like, hey, Fuckface! Like,
I am so using that.
That's what I'm going to use.
That's truly a thing. Right?
And then one of the other names is Mr.Boobies.
Mr. Booby buyer. I bought his boobies for 25 shekels. That's all I can think of. Mr. Boobies. That's great.
And those are, you know, 2 of the funny ones. Who knows what else they got, you know? And they could add more for all we know. But I'm assuming a lot of the basic names. Like, I'm sure.
Or they're all hilarious names like that. I would be okay.
Yeah. I just want someone to be like, hey, Fuckface. And I'm like, what? Like, I can always be mad for a reason at people. You son of a bitch. Nobody calls me by my real name. But, other than that, now, there is still plenty of things that are awesome about this game. Dude, they just added so much to this game. It's huge. Like, more into creation. Well, let's stick with the character creation real quick. The way that you do the stats in this one is a lot different. Like, you can do whatever you want with the stats. It's not like in Fallout 3, which, if you didn't have high intelligence, you weren't going to get the best character you could possibly get. In this one, the lower the intelligence, just like the lower you'll earn things, like earn your experience and shit. Which, I'm totally fine with having low intelligence. The reason why I'm going to go in with 1 intelligence is because I'm hoping it's going to be like the old school Fallouts. And when you have 1 intelligence, you go up to people and you're just like, blah, 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 blah. And they don't understand what the hell you're saying. I mean, because there's voice acting in this one. You'd hope that they'd do that. And there's a lot of talk that they might. But we don't know for sure yet.
That's high speculation. That doesn't sound likely to me.
I hope for it. Because that'd be awesome. Because I just want to do a melee character that's dumb. And all he knows is the fight. Like, he was smart beforehand, you know. He had a wife and a kid and a baby. But you know, then he became dumb after the bombs dropped. Which, that's how this one starts, by the way, Azul. You're before the bombs dropped.
Awesome.
Yep. And you can make the male and the female, and whichever one you leave the character creation is the one that you're going to be through the game. But depending on how you make your characters, your baby will randomly be generated depending on what you look like.
What do you mean, like what you actually look like?
No, like you made your characters look like, what you made the mom and the dad look like. So,
right.
There's a big chance that they'll probably have that character show up, and he'll probably be a lot older or something, because you're like the same age, because it's like obviously cryogenic sleep, because it's way in the future.
Oh, of course.
And post-apocalyptic and everything. But one thing I really wanted to tell you.
Cryo nap, dude.
One thing I really wanted to tell you is the creation of towns.
Yeah, the town creation. I remember saying something about that.
You literally just walk around. You literally can just walk around. You see like a big, beat up house or something. Take that away. Have all the material for that. Freaking just make it. And you can do so much. You can do defenses, obviously, because things are going to try to attack you eventually. Because you can actually make settlements and have people there that are merchants and whatnot. And Todd Howard himself said that, merchants in there can have some of the best weapons in the game. But
also,
you can do, like, they had pixel art and stuff. They had a pixel version of, like, Pip-Boy. It was totally, like, the pixel body layout for, like, Mega Man. But then, like, they look like the Pip-Boy. Because people do that a lot because it's so easy to use that pixel body for things. But, the crazy thing about that, and all that stuff in there, that's a lot of stuff, right? That part of the game's optional. It's nothing. It's just optional. That's it. All that work is optional. Not only that, but the weapon creation. Have you heard anything about that?
There's weapon creation?
Yes. You can literally do whatever you want. You can take a laser pistol and turn it into a laser rifle, or a laser sniper rifle, or a freaking laser shotgun. You can, and that's why I want to do melee this time around, because I can't wait to see the stuff you can do with that. The only thing they really showed were like two things. There was a bat with like nails, or three things: bat with nails, bat with a saw blade, and then there was a quick scene where you seen the guy have a hammer with a rocket on the back of it, and it just rockets forward and freaking hits the guy right in the head. So I'm hoping that I can get into power armor, which is more lore friendly, and it's actually more like a vehicle this time around. It actually has RPMs and stuff on the screen. You hop into it and you're like, in power armor instead of just it's like a costume or something. But I'm hoping, because you can have jetpacks and stuff with the power armor this time around, I want to just freaking jet at somebody and jet my freaking rocket with my hammer forward and just knock them in the head and they blow up. That's what I'm hoping for. But then I saw the new clip where apparently you can just, with the Little Leaguer perk, you can literally just knock their heads off. Just send them soaring.
Knock them off.
Just poof. Good day.
Four.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I know you're probably more excited about Black Ops coming out, though.
Derice, they're doing a Derice remake where the story's picking up after Origins. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, so excited. You have no idea.
Hopefully I can get the season pass so I can play that with you. If not, I'm sure eventually they'll try to release it or something.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can just buy the season pass and get it.
I want to play Black Ops 3. It's the rest of the week. It's Friday, bro. Friday. And then Tuesday you get your Fallout. I mean, I'm so pumped. I haven't even looked at trailers and I'm pumped.
Is it this Friday?
That's
coming up?
Yeah, the 6th. Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure I have that all ready to go then.
I'm off. So, if we had the
I
stuff to
might
do
be.
a Let's Play. Oh,
Well,
I wish I had stuff to do a Let's Play. But we'll get past that. But so excited for Black Ops 3. Like, you have no idea.
I know that's you've always been a fan of Call of Duty just in general. Even though you've been there through the bad ones.
Yeah, I've
Ghost.
waded through the crap, and now I know whose Call of Duties I'm going to buy. Treyarch's it, bro.
Yeah, that's the only ones that I really liked. That and World at War. Which
Yeah.
World at War wasn't Treyarch, actually.
Yes, it was.
That's
I
what
thought
I
it was.
thought, but then somebody looked it up and proved me wrong one day. Apparently, it was Activision.
Activision is the production company behind all Call of Duty games. That's
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's quoted.
Well,
That's.
when people prove you wrong
There's
and stuff, they go to
Infinity
that
War.
effort. You don't even want
They
to
didn't prove you wrong.
You don't even want to
He didn't
stop
prove you
them.
wrong.
Just
He
yeah,
proved
fuck
himself to be an asshole.
Well, I don't
Proved
care. I'd
himself
rather
to be an
just
asshole.
I'd rather just not worry about it and not even try to have any altercation about it. I don't know. I ain't worried. But yeah, then Treyarch literally is the only ones that I've ever liked, and I've never even I've tried to play other ones and I've just not liked them. And it wasn't just zombies for World at War. I loved the multiplayer in that just because of the freaking weapons. PPSH, man.
Yeah.
Better watch out, man.
Such PPSH.
I'm coming in with
so
my
angry.
PP.
With your cheese and crackers, as some old friends of mine would call it. I tell you what it needs more of, bro. It needs more, I want more rifles, bolt action rifles. That's where, Advanced Warfare actually brought me back in and got more playtime out of me. They released a rifles only mode called One Shot. And yeah, it was amazing. They picked the one bolt action rifle and they put you in random game types, and everyone has one shot rifles, and there's different classes that are pre-made with different variations on the rifle, including iron sights. And the reason that's so important to me is because Call of Duty, all I ever did in the originals was do iron sight rifles and just play different game modes, and it was always fun.
Well, I've always liked just sniper rifles in general. Not rifles themselves. I mean, I do like rifles. Don't get me wrong. Like Remingtons and stuff like that, but freaking...
It's not so much the weapons themselves that I like. It's the really, I feel, more balanced gameplay and more entertaining gameplay that I like.
Well, that's why I like sniper battles, man. Freaking, speaking of sniper battles, just talking about sniper battles in general, like, the reason why I like snipers like I do, Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
Both of them made me just love sniper rifles even more. Especially Metal Gear Solid, but the first time you go against freaking, what's her name? I know it's something Wolf.
Awesome.
Yeah. I can't remember it. Anyways.
Mm-hmm. Way to drop the ball.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's something Wolf, but I love how they literally recreated that whole scene from Full Metal Jacket, where it's just the main chick that's with you and everything, Meryl, I think it is. She's just there, shot and injured, and he's just I can't go to her and everything, and just it's a trap, it's the oldest trick in the book, sniper rifle battle. And it's just man, this is so cool, man. Snipers are badasses. You don't mess with a sniper. And, like, that's pretty much where I got the idea. Snipers are just so cool to me. I mean, obviously cool to Hideo Kojima as well, apparently, because he loves to put him in, like, every single one of his games. Sniper Wolf. How the hell could I not? I was sitting there saying Sniper like crazy, and I can't remember to say Sniper Wolf. It's something Wolf. Jeez.
Genius.
Yeah, I've loved that ever since. Female snipers just seem to be like a big thing in Japan in general for some reason.
Is that like a Ghost in the Shell reference?
I don't know. Possibly.
I dig deep, right? Yeah, I dig deep. There's a whole episode about that where this, like, the sniper that they recruited and the major had a whole sniper battle, and it came down to one little bit of information that the major had over him, and she shot his eye out. That's why he has an eye patch. Right. And a robot eye.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course. Did you watch, like, everything from Ghost in the Shell? Like, the movie? Wasn't there, like,
I haven't
movies?
seen more recent stuff.
And then there's...
I've
You've seen more of Ghost in the Shell standalone complex.
Yeah, I watched the original movie. I really liked it. No, the biggest...
So did The Matrix.
The only thing I liked about Ghost in the Shell as far as, like, television series was, like, the whole Laughing Man thing. I was really big into that.
That was, like, your favorite thing.
Like,
dude, every time I tried to watch that, because I liked the movie, but every time I tried to watch the standalone complex when I was younger, I don't know what it was. Maybe if I watched it now and I paid more attention, but, like, it was just so much, it just seemed like so much talking, and I was just like, what is this? This is so boring. There's, like, mostly talking, and then there's, like, quick scenes.
Yeah.
Of, like,
You want action.
No,
whereas,
not constantly.
like, this is stimulating. It was more about the mental stimulation throughout the whole thing as opposed to more action-based.
There wasn't enough action to get me to care about what they were talking about. But that's not how I am now. I was way younger, but it's just the reason why it didn't stick with me.
You didn't stick with yourself.
Yeah. So, Azul, speaking of anime, since we never really talk about it.
No, I don't want to make that the topic. I want to venture off from that.
I just wanted to tell you one thing really quick.
No, what?
One Punch Man.
Get over this. One Punch Man.
Have you heard of that?
Oh, I remember you talking about that. He just defeats everybody in one punch.
Yeah.
One Punch Man.
I want to watch that.
That's a great concept.
Yeah.
I never looked at it. You know what? Punch. That's it. Done.
Yeah, literally, that's the whole concept of the whole show. The man that punches everybody once and wins.
Apparently, double XP on Advanced Warfare, but I'm not playing.
Apparently,
you were asking about the Nuka-Cola Quantum
right
at Target next month. So get ready to...
It's not even out yet?
Get your big account. No, it's not even out yet. But get ready to get your Nuka-Cola, dog.
Well, since you got me thinking about bottle caps, the XP, the double XP for Mountain Dews or whatever, apparently that's just zombies. Yeah,
exactly. I told you.
It's only zombies.
I'm okay with this.
It's like they know how badly that's what most of the people are there for. It's just zombies.
Well, because they did it with, like, another one, and I bet you they didn't get as much sales because nobody really cared about multiplayer in Black Ops 2. And everyone was freaking out about the zombies because it was so different. And people started getting really speculative They're like, oh, we're going to venture off of this map. And then it's like, nope, you just go straight to China. Oh, and now we're going to do a completely different, like, there was a story there, but man, they buried the lead really hard. They made you go through it. And then you had the other maps. The other maps were just a fucking, it was two different development teams. Okay? So you had the team that did Transit, Die Rise, and Buried.
Buried was the only
and
one that I
then
liked.
you had the,
I mean, Transit too, but I didn't like what was the other one? With the freaking,
Die Rise.
Die Rise?
Deathfall everywhere.
That's the one when you're on the freaking, skyscrapers, isn't it?
Skyscraper?
I hated that map. You know I hated that map. For some reason, I don't know what it was, but I could never know where the hell I was in that map. I would always get lost.
Because it's going one way, then it flips. It's a lot of hallways.
Yeah.
I had it memorized. You get used to it, man. It's all how you do it.
Not like I didn't play it enough. I mostly just, like, once I got to a spot where I could stay, and I kind of knew where I was alright. But if I had to venture off to go do something, I was gone. Someone had to go with me. I needed a partner. And it was bad. And, like, I never had that problem with any map before, and it's because they were trying to do something different with the whole dense hallway thing, and it just, like, I don't know why, it just did not work for me. Yeah. I did really like Buried. And then, what was it?
Because that was the easiest map ever. Now, see, then there's the other development team, and their big victory for me was Origins. Origins was great, but let's go backwards. You had Alcatraz.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, Alcatraz was great. You had Origins. I feel like there's another.
I don't think so.
Because there's Nuketown. And Nuketown was pre-ordered. That was just a goof. But that's where people were getting speculation from, too, because, like, the bus on Nuketown made the same noise as the bus on Transit when the map started. And then you go back to where the fucking fallout shelter is in the back, and you can hear one of the characters talking.
Yeah, what the hell? Was there ever any, like, thing to connect what the hell was going on there and why they were there?
It was just an Easter egg, and the stuff that he was saying was stuff that he was saying in Transit. And they just reused the bus noise.
An Easter egg of their own
From
game.
what I understand.
How can you...
Yeah.
I mean, they do Easter eggs and stuff, but, like, there's so many zombie Easter eggs that actually mean things and, like, go with stuff. So you can't do that to the zombie players because they're just going to be like, this means something, and sit there forever trying to figure out something.
Yeah, because if you look at the dials, because there's a dial on the Nuketown map that tells you the population. Well, when you kill zombies, that ticks over, and after you get so many, like a perk machine drops or stuff like that, and you can look, and like, there's a clock that's turning with it. There's the dials, the emblem on the side of the dial shows up somewhere else in the map. It's also on the front of the sign, next to 4 other symbols, and that's stuff that zombie Easter egg hunters really go for, because, I mean, part of it was done in Morse code. So that's why I'm really eager for Black Ops 3. Oh, well, I have to mention Advanced Warfare. That's another thing that they actually held true with their zombies as well. There's Easter eggs in them that you can do with however many players you have with you.
Well, that's cool, because you remember, like, what was it, Moon, that you had to have, like, 4 people?
Yeah, there were several maps where you had to have 4 people. Die Rise, you had to have 4
Moon.
people.
Like, thinking about it now, like, oh my god.
That was so easy.
It's been so long since we played Moon, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. And the Easter egg was amazing.
So amazing. Yeah.
And oh
Easter
my
egg
god,
was so amazing.
The freaking astronaut would be random people. So, like, remember the one time it was my brother, and you were like, wait, shoot it, and I can't, it's my brother.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so
I
awesome.
can't do it. And then I had to break out an LMG and just.
Oh man, I completely forgot about that. You know who even worked on Moon? Was it different? Was it Treyarch? It had to have been.
Now, all those Easter eggs were done by the same development team, if I'm not mistaken.
I really hope they do
Because they
something like
started
that.
with Ascension and they worked up.
You know how cool it was to have the random names? And that had to have been something simple to do. I really hope they do that with, like, one of the bosses. Like, I mean, because they could have did that with, like, any of them, really. Like, the, Buried with the big dorky dude.
And you could have been just named somebody on your list.
Yeah.
That'd been dumb. He doesn't die.
Yeah, but no, it
But
would
then
just
again,
been...
it could be funny. You can take a picture like, oh, that's what that asshole really probably looks like. He sounds like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
It just
really?
would have been funny, and, like, it's not like it's hard
They've
to do.
been used to cyberbully people. Great.
It would just been cool, alright?
Be cool. Do it. They're not going to do that. I don't know. They might. That'd be cool, I guess. I guess if it works for you. That's not really top 10 on my
Yeah, I'm probably not going to
necessities
see
out
that
of
again.
Black Ops 3 zombies.
I just thought that was so much fun. Like, it's just like,
I'm
oh no.
concerned. Because what do they mean, black, or zombies XP, double XP? Why does zombies have XP?
Yeah, I
What
hope
does
it...
that mean for the
I
zombies
hope...
game mode?
Yeah, I really, really freaking hope either it's got to do with a certain type of zombies game mode or something that deals with XP and has nothing to do with actual, like, regular zombies gameplay, or it has nothing to do with... I don't want it to freaking, like... I really hope to God I don't have to, like, level up and do loadouts and stuff like that. Like, if that's the case, I'm gonna be so pissed. And I know I'm not gonna be the only one if that's the case.
Yeah, because I feel like if they would have taken that from the crew from Extinction, that's, oh god, I'm gonna have the biggest fit. I am not gonna want to play it. Like, here's the part where we found out that they took the zombie development team and moved them to work with the team on Advanced Warfare, and the team that we're getting is the one who did Ghost. So we're getting like an Extinction Zombies game mode.
Oh,
That's my
God.
biggest fear.
Is that what happened in that? You literally had to, like, level
No.
up?
No. Oh, Extinction? Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God, please no. Don't ruin
Yeah.
the one, like, first-person shooter that I actually play. Like, I don't play first-person shooters. And I just like
No,
Black Ops.
Battlefront, dog.
Yeah.
Battlefront.
Yeah.
It's always Battlefront.
Yeah. And, I mean, there's, a certain first-person game that's going to be really awesome when it comes out, and it's been really fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's going to be an amazing game.
And secrets.
February.
Hint, hint. But, hey, I can't wait for
Wink,
Battlefront.
no such cinema.
But at the same time, I really worry about Battlefront, too. Because there's a lot of things that I wish they would have, and, like, they don't. And like, the...
Boba Fett's in it. Han's in it. Leia's in it.
It's just, like,
Palpatine's
apparently
in it.
they don't have, they don't have the Clone Wars or nothing. Apparently that's not going to be a thing. At the same time...
That's okay. Just give it time. Yeah.
Yeah. That... There's no space battles. Just those battles above the
That's
battlefield.
okay.
I would love to have actual space battles, man. That'd be cool.
DLC, man. Sometime. I know what EA is capable of.
Yeah. And one thing I really want to mention is, was it the Ultimate or the Deluxe Edition, whatever the biggest, most expensive edition is, that's $120. I read the stuff that you get, and there's literally things you get that increase your ability so you're, like, stronger to take out vehicles and stuff. So you literally...
Oh, like an ion shot?
You literally are paying to win.
Well, that happens.
Dude, but, like, why? With Battlefront, like, so many people are gonna get it just because they got the highest hopes. What if it's a bomb? Like, the game itself was fun to play, but, like, I just don't want. I just really hope that they try to incorporate the things that people really loved about Battlefront, because you really felt like you're getting the Star Wars experience. And this
I felt like I was getting the Star Wars experience. Yeah,
that's the thing.
I think it does it.
That is
justice.
the one thing that I gotta say yes. Like, it makes you feel
and
like
if you
you
focus
are
on
in
space
Star Wars.
battles, yeah. See, and I don't think they want to focus on the flying vehicle thing because they've done that before.
Could you imagine doing a space battle around the Death Star or some shit?
That would be awesome.
Right? That's the kind of stuff that makes me want to do space battles, is that's an iconic scene from Star Wars.
Yeah, but it's one that they've done to death. Do you realize how many of their games started, especially ones with vehicles on New Gen, started with the fight on
Not enough.
the Death Star?
They didn't have it. They didn't even have it in Battlefront. I don't remember ever having a battle with the Death Star. I mean, I think there was one with it, like in the
Rogue
distance,
Squadron.
like you could see it in the distance.
Rogue Squadron, and like the Rogue Squadron on GameCube.
Well,
but
that's not the same game, Zazu.
No, but it's the same universe.
Yeah, but it would just, with these graphics and stuff,
thereof.
could you imagine flying in the trench and freaking, oh my, it would just, I would have a Star Wars heart attack as well.
That's crazy.
The Force is too strong.
The Force is too strong. Well, I think that concludes another wonderful episode of We're Friends. I believe the question of the week this week is, what game are you most excited for? Be sure to leave that answer in the comment section below.
Fallout 4.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Be sure to check back with us next Monday for another episode of We're Friends.